Hi everybody, this is Simon Sage from iMore. Today we are playing Intake. This is a great game that's been out on PC for a little while now, and it's out on iPad on May 1st, available on the App Store for $2.99. There are a few light in-app purchases tucked away behind that you don't really need. The core of the game is very fast-paced, very reaction-based, and it's a ton of fun. So we're going to dive in here. I've got it on iPad here, but you really have to play it flat on the table with both hands. You can't really do it with thumbs. So it's basically a drug-themed action game where pills will kind of drop down from the top of the screen, one of two different colors, and you have to tap a bar along the bottom so that when you tap the colored pills, it corresponds with whatever color mode you're in. You'll see it in a sec. Every once in a while, a power-up will show up. You unlock new power-ups as you play. You get new white pills that will kind of act as the in-game currency, so you can get new soundtracks. You can get new levels of various kinds of power-ups. So you want to make sure that the pills don't hit the bottom of the screen as they drop. And if you hit multiple pills in a row without missing anything, then you get a score multiplier. So pretty straightforward overall. We're going to dive in here. Apparently it's really hard to talk and play this game at the same time, but I'll do my best here. It's a really great style here. There we go. At the end of every wave you can pop some of those white pills there that you use as the in-game currency. And you can see that I'm getting a decent combination here. This is the slow time power-up, which makes my life a little easier for just a little bit. Any pills left on the screen before you wipe out the wave, you can see up in the top right how many pills you gotta pop before the wave is done. Level 5 is my bane right now. It is one of the challenge levels, and there are multiple kinds of challenges. They'll randomize every time you get to them. But they usually finish me off. You'll notice there that I had my combo broken. Now the minefield here, you'll see that there are some gray pills that flash the screen and kind of mess me up right there. I usually forget about maintaining my combo at this point because, as you can see, it's just very messy. And I had one spare life there. You saw that there was a bit of a pause, and I had saved up these white pills here, which you get at the end of your run here, which you can use for additional power-ups. Now, those pills I find at that final bonus stage, I'll usually just use two fingers and go crazy on the screen, but that usually results in me multitasking out to the next screen, and one time I accidentally actually flicked up the intake game and lost my progress for one really good run. But we see the drugstore there blinking, showing that I can now afford a new upgrade on one of my upgrades here. Just read the descriptions here. They're really fantastic. Take a trip down the rabbit hole and supersize those pills. For enlarged capsules lasting longer than 7 seconds, call your doctor. So lots of really great humor tucked in here. I've got the first level of the primary power-ups here. I think there might be one more I'm still waiting on, but one thing that's been kind of bugging me, the soundtrack is fantastic, which is something Cybercrime is really well known for, especially in their last game, Splice. But it was admittedly a little more soothing, a little more relaxing. Music here, though, you have to unlock additional tracks. And now that I've got my first couple of power-ups and I can get through stage 5 once in a while, I think I've got up to maybe level 14, I kind of want to save up and get a new audio track, just because I can only be aggressive for so long. So be sure to check out Cybercrime's Bandcamp page. They've got all of the music there from the PC version, which has been out for a little while. The PC version is great. You play with the mouse, obviously, but I found from the get-go playing that one that it was really obvious that this is a touch game. It's very intense, though. We can back out here to the main menu and check out the challenges. These will let you sort of practice some of the various modes there. So we saw the minefield there earlier, and this is basically only minefield. I'm again totally skipping trying to match my colors because it is hard enough just trying to stay in business. Oof. Now you've got to avoid those gray ones. And there we go. So only lasts so long. Yeah, flat out F rank on that. So it's really tricky. We could try the acceleration one too, which I find very, very tough. Basically, very few pills, but they're extremely fast. Ooh. Oh. No. Oh, jeez. So very, very quick bite-sized games, which is nice because you could in theory play this on iPhone. When you're on the go, you could play for like 10 seconds and get something out of it, but it's on iPad only for now. I think mainly because you really have to have both hands for it. So I could not recommend this game enough. It's a lot of fun, has a ton of humor, unique premise, lots of flavor, and for $2.99 it's really, really great. We can dive into the Vitamin Shop here. You can see that there are in-app purchases, and this is kind of the first time Cypher Prime's been playing around with this, but they're very unobnoxious about this sort of thing. I really recommend playing Intake. This is Simon Sage from iMore, and Intake is out for $2.99 right now.